Hi everyone, this is Eun-gyo. Today we are going to learn about the openings. In Go, an opening is the first 30 moves of the game. You can think of it as building the foundations of your territory. I brought with me a recorded game. It is a game from the 80s between two grandmasters. Black was Takemiya Masaki 9-dan. White was Kato Masao 9-dan. They are from Japan. Let's look at the board. Takemiya Masaki is famous for being the best player with the 3-star formation, and now you can see Black brought that formation. And White also responded with the same strategy. It's a common strategy to start off with constructing the territory like this. For black, this area. For white, this area. So it has progressed to this point. There are only 9 stones on the board, but it's very interesting. From here, white plays a one-space approach and black responds with the same move. Then white extends while black defends. And then white places a stone one space apart. We first learned about the movement of stones. Do you remember? In the second lecture. This is one space move. There's a saying that there's no wrong move when it comes to a one space move. So if you don't know where to play, an average move would be to jump one space apart to the center. Like this. This is very good move. Black placed a stone here. White responds with the same move. And is progressed to this point. If we examine the progression of the game up until now, Black has established his territory here and White on this side. This is White's turn, right? If White thinks he can win the game like this, then White would keep building his territory along with Black. But if White thinks that Black has taken too much of the board, he can invade into Black's area like this. Go is game of taking control of the land. So in the beginning, you have to form a boundary, invade into your opponent's territory while defending yours. So that's what a game of Go would be like. Let's move to the next game. Here, Black has formed once again a 3-star formation. When White approaches Black pincers, I introduced these patterns once before. Do you remember it? This is formation that comes out often in a 3-star formation. White once again approaches Black's territory, but there is a slight difference in this one. Over there, the players extended and defended, but there is also a way to extend and escape. Then Black blocks and defends. This is a variation of the form, so it's good if you memorize this too. White has also expanded his territory like this. Black approaches and White responds. This time, Black approaches from the top. White responds and ended up with this shape. If we look at the sequence of how the players ended up with this shape, Black has a good shape over here, but White has taken control of the corners. Here, 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 here. Now it's up to White on how he wants to play. He can invade into Black's territory like this, or he can press down on here. The next move is up to you. The goal I've shown you could be called a framework goal. It's about how you and your opponents take control of big portions of the land. So if we imagine a board where White takes one side and Black takes the opposite. This time, we'll take a look at a game where the territories are fragmented. The one stone is placed on the flower point and White also places it there. Both take 2 flower points and Black approaches White. Then White responds with a standard move of pinceling Black. And we can see the pattern unfold. Do you remember this? Then White approaches and Black responds. There's a pattern here as well. Black responds to White and White does a 1 stone 2 space move. We can see that there's a 3 point invasion here. White blocks, Black pushes, and White bends twice, and this is one more pattern we've learned. If you recognize these patterns in professional games, it's really rewarding. So it's better to quickly memorize these. Now Black's turn. Black keeps this corner and 1 stone 2 space move. You know, to extend 2 spaces when there is 1 stone. Now since all the corners are taken, it's time to take control of the sides. So we can play something like this. We can extend our stone like this. You can think when the corners are all taken, you should think of what to do with the sides. It's progress up to where Black has defended. If you look at the board, you can see that both players don't have a definite boundary of their territory, right? But their territory is fragmented into little sections. For Black, here, 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 here. And for White, here, and here, and here. When this happens, we can see that it looks completely different from the framework goal we saw earlier. Alright, how was today's lesson? This time we learned about openings. It's important that you memorize some of the patterns to use in your games. And when the corner patterns are finished, you should focus on the sides. When extending on the sides, remember the 1 stone 2 space move or 2 stone 3 space moves and use them to extend your territory. Thank you. I will come back next time with another exciting tutorial video. Bye.